Well, feel free to grab some goodies as well. Supervisor also created this really great resource to learn more about how the county runs, the different departments under it, if you'd like to learn more.
Hey, I am back with Maren Sederquist, who is the president of the Willow Glen Neighborhood Association. And we are, in fact, sitting outside of Willow Glen High School right now, a little bit chilly, getting ready for my State of the District program, which starts in about 45 minutes. We invited Maren to MC the program tonight, really for so many reasons, but kind of at the top of that is that I see in you kind of all of the greatness of what civic engagement means. This isn't your job. You aren't, either elected or paid to do this work, but you demonstrate such a beautiful commitment to your community. So I kind of want to talk about that, what motivated you, but since we are in Willow Glen and that's where you live, and this is where my husband grew up, I thought we could start maybe by grounding ourselves here. Tell me about how you got here. Are you native San Jose? Are you native California, Willow Glen, any of those?
First of all, thank you for having me be the MC. I'm really honored. I was born in San Luis Obispo. We moved up here when I was 2 years old because my dad did his MBA at Stanford. Grew up in Palo Alto, moved down towards Willow Glen when I went to San Jose State, and just fell in love with the community of Willow Glen.
Go Spartans.
Yeah. So I've been here 33 years now in Willow Glen. It was the most amazing place to raise a family, raised 2 kids here. And I've, thinking about what I was going to say tonight, I realized I've been volunteering since I was 8 years old, that I remember.
Wow.
And so
what was your first gig?
My first gig was I read a comic book, and in the back of it, they had an advertisement for muscular dystrophy carnivals.
Oh,
and I'm
my gosh.
like, this would be so much fun to organize an event, invite my friends, play fun games, and raise money for a good cause.
Amazing.
So
amazing.
I talked my mom into letting me do that. We went to the store and picked out all these little toys for prizes. And I did it for several years. I just really had a blast doing it. And I'd totally forgotten about that until I started reflecting on, like, what got me started with all this volunteering? How do I always raise my hand and show up?
Right.
It just is part of my DNA. It's just something I do. Like if somebody says we need help and I don't feel like I have the time, I have to sit on my hands and not raise my hand to volunteer. So I don't do it. I don't do it to please other people. I don't do it because I feel like I should. It's just, I can't help myself. It's part of who I am.
Hey, my name is Carla Moreno. I'm part of the community here in Willow Glen. This is actually my old high school, so very exciting that it's here because it was something that I was like, oh wow, it's at my high school. So I was like really intrigued to come. I think it's very important to see what's happening in my community. I think it's also important for me to be informed and kind of see the resources that are around here that I can pretty much enjoy and also share with my community, because I know some of my community aren't really involved, especially in the Hispanic community, that maybe I can share these resources with. And I'm just very excited to be here. It's actually my first time coming to, like, at least for my district. I've been going to like many other districts, but here I was like very excited that I was here. So yeah.
So why neighborhood association? You mentioned muscular dystrophy. Maybe you were involved as your kids grew up with their schools or their activities. Yeah. Why did your neighborhood association become so important?
The biggest part of my adult volunteerism was for the PTA at Willow Glen Elementary School. Volunteered there heavily for 10 years. Was the president of the PTA towards the end. And I just loved the fostering of community that happened there. It was where I met some of my best friends. It was a great place to set an example for the kids, to give back to all the kids that are at the school. And there's a lot who are underserved there, so that's really important. And then when my kids went to middle and high school, they didn't need volunteers as much.
Right.
So I did chair school site council and stay involved, but I really missed that community. So as my kids graduated and moved away, I looked for something else where I could continue to be part of that community and give back. And Willow Glen Neighborhood Association was the natural pick. Willow Glen Neighborhood Association is the biggest neighborhood association in San Jose. Geographically, I'm not sure as far as membership, probably as far as paid membership.
Okay.
I think we're bonded mostly by a sense of neighborhood pride. We all just fell in love with our neighborhood, and we want to keep that sense of pride. And so whatever we feel like we can do to keep that, whether it's beautifying it, making sure it's safe, or building community, we really focus on fostering that, inviting engagement, and standing up for ourselves.
Tonight is about coming together as a community, celebrating our successes of the past year, acknowledging where we are today, and looking with hope and determination at the road ahead. The relentless drumbeat of fear-mongering and the attempts to divide people in every corner of this nation continues to be exhausting. And yet, every time those in power try to wear down the people who stand up for their neighbors, something stronger rises in response. Our collective resolve, our commitment to justice and equity, our refusal to look away, and our genuine care for our neighbors' well-being.
You know, Supervisor Ellenberg, she's truly an amazing human. She helps support one of the programs that we as a youth commission are working with and that we have an event coming up with. And so, you know, without her support for various communities, including the queer community and, you know, like other marginalized communities, especially with unhoused individuals and with childcare and affordable housing, we're very fortunate to, you know, have her, and it's very important that we, you know, engage with that, we educate ourselves, that we educate others about what's going on, not only at like a municipal level, but on like a district-wide level as well.
I really think that sometimes neighborhoods can really push governments to be our best by insisting that we work together and not against one another. And I know that that's something that you emphasize, and I am very grateful for that. And again, so happy that you are emceeing tonight. Thank you so much for saying yes, Maren.
Thank you. And I agree, collaboration is key. So not only can the electeds hear from each other and collaborate, but the residents can speak directly to them.
Yes.
So
it's one of my favorite things, honestly. I will always show up. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
I will be right back with just one more thing. And just one more thing. My State of the District also proved to be the launch party for my little book called This is Santa Clara County. I did the text for it to really just explain all of the things about county government, because so many people still just don't know what we do. And my executive assistant, Michelle Collins, did the amazing illustrations and graphics and layout. And we printed a few hundred copies, and I'm excited to share this with both adults and children, learn a little bit more about county government. There's some games and activities in it. There's a little bio page of me. So I hope that you will either pick it up when you see us at a Food for Thought or other community event, or we have a QR code that we'll put somewhere here, and you can download your own soft copy of it. So that is just one more thing. Have a great day.